Accessibility settings.
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Unselected. VoIP window option is set to off. Subtitles option. Enlarge on-field graphics option is set to off. Unselected. Off selected. Unselect. Controller color blind. Brightness option is set to default. VoIP to VoIP. Music set. Menu SFX set to 100. Entering welcome to Madden. Screen accessibility. Continue.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl from right here in Orlando, Florida. Coming up, the AFC looking to make it 3 in a row as they square off against their rivals from the NFC. I'll be back at halftime, but first, let's get you downtown to Camping World Stadium. Standing by our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. Aldrich Rosas of the Giants has the honors as we get underway in the NFL Pro Bowl. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The AFC heading out on offense, and leading him is number 15 from the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, in his first ever Pro Bowl.
Get your tux, get your best suit. Let's head to the red carpet. NFL Honors is coming up, and he will be the heavy favorite to be the NFL MVP. And let's face it, we'll see him here at the Pro Bowl many times to come in future years.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. For Patrick Mahomes, what a season he had. First as a full-time starter, and he goes over 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, and rewarded with his first Pro Bowl.
And think about if you're in Kansas City, the organization, the team, the city, how well are you set up for future years with that youngster as your quarterback? Not only are the guys on the team excited about it, think about free agents, thinking about where they might want to play. If you're a free agent receiver, you're thinking Kansas City.
They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Bobby Wagner of Seattle, he'll get credited for the tackle. On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. He was brought down by the Bears safety, Eddie Jackson.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
So that'll back him up 5. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
They get the all-pro guard there, Quentin Nelson. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Tariq Cohen of the Bears back deep for the NFC. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the NFC will take over deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. This is the Rams' Todd Gurley, his 3rd Pro Bowl in 4 seasons. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
The Pro Bowl.
Entering, pause screen, resume.
Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short. Now the leading rusher in the league, Ezekiel Elliott of the Cowboys, his 2nd Pro Bowl. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the 1st. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So not much to speak of scoring-wise in this 1st quarter of play. 0-0 our score. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports. He was taken down by the Texans' Jadeveon Clowney. Charles, this the 2019 Pro Bowl. The AFC's won both games that have been played here in Orlando since they moved it here. Both have been competitive, 20-13 2 seasons ago, and the last year in 2018 it was 24-23 the final.
Yeah, and 2 years ago, Travis Kelce, Lorenzo Alexander were the game MVPs, offense and defense respectively. And then last year, Delaney Walker of the Titans, their tight end, he won it on offense, and Von Miller of the Broncos won it on defense.
And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Back deep for the AFC, the Jets' Andre Roberts. And not much happening there, not much at all. They'll get to it and down it, but at the 35-yard line. On 1st down, it's Connor. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Aaron Donald, Defensive Player of the Year for the Rams, there on the stop.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless 1st half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And it's complete to Kelce. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Mahomes to his KC teammate Kelce for the AFC first. Well, he was so good throwing the football on 3rd down during the regular season. Why wouldn't it carry over here to the Pro Bowl?
Sometimes That's just who you are, right? If you're good at something as you said, during the regular season, so what if it's with a bunch of guys you're unfamiliar with? It's third down, he finds a way to convert.
This will be their first trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 at the 19. From the gun, it's Mahomes. His throw caught right around the 6.